Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2, non-buzzing Haelian coming at you. We got to do an aspect of Persephone run for the skull. Let's get going. It does stack with jeweled palm, by the way. So we get mucho palm levels. Why don't we head up to the surface at this time? We do have Hekuba with us. 34 fear, the usual loadout. Let's get going. Thank you all so first of all, I'm sorry to everybody that had to suffer through the buzzing from some recent videos that I just straight up didn't notice. In case you're not aware, there was a very annoying buzzing sound going on. Specials deal 50% more damage. I kind of just want to do an Omega special run if we can. Even though I don't really like Mega Driver that much, it's probably fine. We need to deal Olympian damage, though. Olympian damage? Olympian damage, that's right. That's what we're going to be looking for. So we need Scorch, we need Blitz, we need Splash. We need Ding Dongs, too, as well. And then maybe Omega Special our way around here. But we're not going to have any for the moment. But yeah, there was this annoying buzzing sound. You could probably only notice it if you're wearing headphones or something like that. Wow. Well then. Travel deal's a bit tempting, but I'm going to go for Racing Thought since I do think some channel speed would actually help us here. I figured maybe we could... Does wounds count? Not so certain. I think Hitch does, though. I figured we'd spend a video just talking about maybe the production side of things, which maybe I have talked about, but I just don't think I talked about it. It's a very real possibility. I would also like the max health. There's a lot of good stuff here. I'm questioning how much I want Ares on the special, if anything. I mean, Hera on the special would be outstanding. Apollo would be nice, too, as a runner-up. I think we grab Medea, then we do the Hera. You could go... Thinking to myself here. Splash, maybe. We'll take the max magic and just call that a day. Probably don't need to think about it now. So we really want Hera's special here if we can. The production side of things. So yeah, there was this buzzing sound going on. Mostly Persephone users. You had to have the volume up pretty loud, or at least that's what it seemed like to me. And yeah, thank you to everybody that tried to let me know. Oh, I just realized I have Howling Soul. And perhaps I did not read the comments in time, unfortunately, for some of the videos. I did have to chuck out 2 videos that I prepared for today as of this recording. Level 9. It's only common, but still, level 9. I shall take it. I will take that indeedly there. The giant engagement ring. I don't think we care about that. All right, so now we have a special. That's nice. Lucid Gain is good enough, probably. We're going to be taking some Apollo. His dash would also be nice, too, I would think. Boing. So we're not going to be charging the aspect very much for a little while. Lucid Gain would be good. As cast is okay, is how I would describe it. I think I'm just going to accept a big old Lucid Gain, so that way we don't got to think about it. Again, I'm trying to push Olympian damage, so his attack or his special would not assist with that. You could take Poseidon here now, too. You could go for more Apollo. We have 3 left. I guess we're skipping Ares, who does have some Olympian damage takes. No, I don't actually know off the top of my noodle. Does wounds damage kind of count as Olympian damage? I think in some cases, the answer is yes to that. Please. But only in some cases, for some reason. All right, I'm getting distracted here. The buzzing sound ruined some YouTube videos. I even sat there and, different from what I usually do, I sat there and I had edited and cut out a bunch of footage for a different game I was trying out that I really want to show everyone. I edited the whole thing. I cut down like a hour 05. Level 10 Breaker Rush. Wow. I think I'm actually just going to take the attack here. Because I don't think I'm going to be sprinting into enemies that much. It's not bad, I'll admit, though. It was like an hour 10. I had cut it down to 40 minutes, which maybe doesn't sound monstrous, but it was a lot of time invested to make that happen. And I did not notice the buzzing until I read the comments for yesterday's video. Annoyingly. Because then I had to, like, turn up the volume to hear it. You might think, well, it's not that, can't be that bad then. It's like, it's bad enough. It's embarrassing, right? It's embarrassing to mess it up. I've been doing this for over 5 years now. And that shouldn't happen, essentially. Now, why did it happen? Why does buzzing happen on our microphone, potentially? I don't fucking know, to be honest. I have no clue. The audio side of things is a complete mystery. I like to think for everyone, but perhaps it's just me. The video side of thing is actually weirdly straightforward, but audio is like a nightmare. I take this for origination. Up, up, up. We're gonna just take the max health last, I think. We could have had Beach Ball. Actually, could I still have Beach Ball? Maybe. Did not need that max magic. Okay, we're leaving. Max health. The audio side of things is weird. And if you listen to some older videos, you're gonna notice big differences in the audio for me from one to the other, potentially. The hunt is on. Let's go. Like it sounds like it might sound tinny from a while ago. You might think it even sounds better from certain older videos and stuff like that. But yeah, it might be hard to notice if you haven't if you don't have them to compare and stuff. But yeah, audio stuff is a bit frustrating, and I find myself diddling with it way too often. Ooh, Shadow Pounce again. I'm trying to force the Omega Special stuff a bit more, trying to make it sing. I need to be dealing more Olympian damage, though, so that I can actually charge up the Omega Special. Need some good hammers here, too. Pretty please. Say, I had multiple videos ready to go. Then I heard about the buzzing, and I checked it. Yep, pretty bad buzzing. I'll take his cast here. Ooh, level 9. Epic. Let's go. That's more Olympian damage as well. So that all works out. Fine design here. That's a pretty big cluster building up already there. Just from throwing out the cast, kind of. Okay, I might do something like that. Stop that. I'm kind of thinking. Oh, what? What? Okay. Around we go. Bump. Got him. There's some other really good hammers we want to see here. So here's how this works. Usually, in the morning before my Twitch stream starts, in case you're not aware, twitch.tv/Haelian, I'll record 1 to 2 YouTube videos and work on other things in general and things like that. Usually for the same day. Maybe if I'm ahead by some miracle, it'll be for the next day. Yeah, I'll buy that too. We'll buy that too. And truthfully, I do usually glance at a quick overview of YouTube comments, the way kind of YouTube presents it to me. But if I don't see what I call like pattern of, saying like, hey, there's a problem with your video, then I might not notice, truth be told. So if you do notice an issue like this in the future, feel free to like DM me, hit me up, whatever you got, honestly. If you notice anything. That way I know ahead of time. Because what happened is, I just didn't read the comments thoroughly recently enough to notice the buzzing before I had recorded. So I threw out the videos I had for the day. And thus I'm recording at least 1 new one, but now that means less videos published for the day. This doesn't happen super often, I would say. But it has happened a few times. I use a free recording software called OBS. Anyone can grab it and download it. It's completely free to use. I highly recommend it if you're going to record anything that involves like screen capture and stuff like that. I do have like a 1080p webcam. What? That's 60 frames, but I absolutely hate it. I'm not even going to tell you the model because I don't think you should buy it. You might say, well, you should tell us so that you warn us to not use it. Okay, fine, I'll do that. It's an Elgato Facecam Pro. It's terrible. It's absolutely atrocious. Only level 4 on this. I could rarefy it. It's pretty good. You think we could do better? I don't need Wispy Wiles, I feel. I don't need the magic from Spiritual Affirmation. So what are we looking for now? Mostly just want good hammers in the future. Bridal Glow to hit the special, please. I don't really need this, do I? I guess not. Does that mean I should rarefy Shameless Attitude? Are there some other major boons in the future that could be very helpful? Potentially not. That's a big damage increase. Okay, Bridal Glow now. Bridal Glow. Yeah, it's called OBS. Simple as that. It might stand for something that I don't know. I'm using it for years. It works really well. It's relatively easy to use, but all this stuff, there's plenty of like YouTube guys out there if you're interested in like recording gameplay or whatever, you know. Yeah. What? Or you could just take proper upbringing, and that makes it rare right away. Pumps Lucid Gain, and then that's it though. The odds are not high. Bridal Glow will come back. I'm gonna take that for now. Oh, Fine Line was good too though. It was a big Fine Line. And I did have the magic for it. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really consider the Fine Line because I saw the Bridal Glow. But then I didn't even take that. Fine Line would have been good. I don't need more magic. Your Omega moves have a 15% chance to inflict Morph. Yes. I probably should have taken the Fine Line, but I don't know. Here's my excuse. We've done plenty of fine lining in our day. Cursed. Max health. Take that. I usually record videos, and nowadays, the way YouTube works is that I don't really need to do anything for a video like this. As long as I know like nothing happened that interrupted the video, I hit the record button, I hit stop record, drag and drop it to YouTube, Fountain Room. Hit, here's the end of the video, here's the beginning of the video, Bosh. Dunzo. More special? More. 10% scaling is pretty good, huh? On Hera. Okay, we'll take a Hermes there too. For things like that. Like I said, I was working on editing video. I used DaVinci Resolve, which is also free to use. For thorough editing, like the big, you know, top 6 most OP builds. You gotta spend hours and hours in that to make that happen. I guess we're gonna take a Hex. Secret Crush doesn't really help. I guess Heartbreaker's okay. I don't think I rarefy it. Oh. You might be wondering, why don't I do more of the editing? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm admitting that my videos are very simple. I mean, of course, that's just the truth. Here we are, you know? And the truth is, my perception is that doing these highly edited videos, usually I would say it takes me... Ugh, I don't want Lunar Ray. Give me a Wolf Howl. I mean, it depends on the video. Anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour per minute. Does this make sense? If you see, let's say, a 15-minute highly edited video, top 6, blah, blah, blah. It probably took me between 30 minutes and an hour per minute of that video. So potentially up to 15 hours of editing, which isn't that bad, really. But what I've noticed is that that's what triggers potential burnout, at least for me. Can't speak for everyone, right? Am I taking travel deal? Because the truth is, it's not fun to do that, you know? That's not the fun part of things at all. And, well, you know, jobs aren't always going to be fun, right? Sometimes you got to do things that are work. Sometimes you got to actually sit there and do the work. But it's weird. There's just something about it that is, I wouldn't really describe it as just soul-sucking or anything like that. It's certainly not that bad, but it's perhaps demotivating is the simple word for it, for whatever the reason. So I found a certain rhythm for myself that works well, keeps me in business, keeps me happy, and thus a happier Haelian hopefully means happier viewers too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm sitting here and I'm miserable because I'm tired, I'm worn out, I don't want to be doing this, you know, I don't feel like it, didn't get enough sleep, stubbed my toe this morning, all that stuff, I'm probably not going to be as excited, you know, as I'd like to be. I want to, kind of got to be, you kind of got to be in the right mood for something like this, you know what I mean? And I'm not a good actor, so if something else is on my mind, I'm probably not going to be able to hide it, is the bottom line. Get her! Okay, that went pretty smooth, huh? That went pretty smooth. So this is what I found works for Daddy. Title Ring is second. Omega Special is... Oh, sorry. Yeah, Omega Special is first. Hitch is third. Howling Soul, Sine Waves. Interesting. We're invulnerable for so often while you're just using the Omega Special, though, right? We didn't see any hef or anything. We really want more hammers. Colossus Driver, that's good. Yes. Specials have plus 30 power. You take negative 30% damage while using them. That's amazing. Did I buy a palm when I shouldn't have? It's very possible. But okay, so there is one particular hammer that's probably the best now. I forget what it's called. Kind of just doubles up your Omega Special projectiles, though. No ham yet. I already took spiritual... No, sorry. I took Shameless Attitude. This is already clocked up. But yeah, it doesn't mean like I'm never gonna make like a good video again, if that's one way I want to put it, or anything like that. But it does mean I do try to keep them a bit spread out. I've gone through different phases. Like I said, it's been, gosh, 5.5 years of this. Sunny Dispo, huh? I mean, I guess. It's not great for us. 5.5 years of it. I tried many different ways of doing many different things. And I think I'm quite settled on the way things are now. I just kind of want to be the guy that just keeps doing exactly what I'm doing for all of eternity. For the rest of my days here now. I'd be very happy to do so, just hanging out with y'all here. Winter Circle is actually quite good here. Is there a point in rarefying it? I've kind of heard that there is. I might start accidentally casting an Omega, but that's fine. Twisting Crash! Oh my god, it's perfect. Legitimately. That's the one I was talking about. This is going to be insane. I can't get Tipsy shot here. Reckless Abandon is the worst boon in the game, potentially. Oh, I guess I'm taking Worry Free again. Bridal Glow? Please? Pretty please? Okay, okay. We did some casting there real quick. Run away. Big Omega Special. Woo! Another one. Holy crap. Holy nut. Holy nut. We could probably use more percentage now. I think we actually have a decent amount of power and such. We got Fine Line, which as we know is good. Hereditary Bane is actually quite nice for this too. Hitch effects deal more damage and last 5 seconds longer. The DPS mod is not in front of us right now. I'm gonna do Hereditary Bane for fun, kinda, I think, here. Is that fun? Hitch is second on the damage in that encounter. Gonna take the money since we have travel deal. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I still love to hear, like, the video ideas and everything. And I do have a stock of potential ideas in my mind. Yeah. I've been thinking about this a bit more lately. Maybe blame, like, some YouTubers that came and went that I used to really like watching a little bit. And, you know, they just disappeared or something like that. Oh, Athena couldn't even get a kill. Get smoked, Athena. Mental Block. Or is it Divine Dash for safety? I'll go with Mental Block. I think that's fine. We'll take max health. Could always use some more max health. And I can't speak for everyone here, but yeah, it seems to be like a big thing in the YouTube and content creator universe where burnout is like a thing. You know, it's kind of hard to regulate yourself, I guess, to some degree. Maybe part of it is always going to be that, you know, oftentimes you're your own boss in these situations, right? Oh, finally would have helped with the Heartbreakers, huh? Now that I think about it. I forgore. Alright, it's already charged up. Okay, do that. Already completely charged up. Yeah, I'm not certain why exactly it happens, but it does happen quite a bit, right? More Hera. All right, now Fine Line. Should probably take that over Bridal Glow. 'Cause what are the odds I actually hit the one thing I mostly want to hit? You know? Oh god. Wolf Howl. Even though it barely does any damage. Come on, die. Gotcha. Okay. Fine Line is here. Or do we gamble it all on a 1 in, I'm going to guess 10 here. Do we gamble it all? It's level 6 Fine Line. Nah. Nah, maybe it'll come back. I don't expect Fine Line to do much, but it will charge up the Heartbreakers more quickly. And it will do something else. Ripple Effect. Ocean Swell also. Take Ocean Swell, get Ripple Effect later. High Surf is actually probably the best boon here. I only have Fine Line for this, so this actually just isn't that good. I'm also just not using Omegas that often. I think actually High Surf is easily the best boon there. Slippery Slope now is worth considering. Once again, I just don't think Ripple Effect is as potent as you probably hoped. Sorry. Do I need to buy that health? 73 is a good amount. It's a good amount. Even with Ocean Swell 2, a 30% chance for those two boons in particular to trigger twice, it's just kind of whatever. Get him! Yo, that hitch effect. Okay, what do we got here? Middle, top, middle. Make sure we hitch him. Wouldn't want to bitch him. Woo, look at it go! And he's dead. Eat it. Bottom. Middle. Top. Middle, bottom. Bum, bum, ba, do, do, do. Yeah, I still have fun just even playing like a game like Hades 2 right now. After all this time. Just booting it up, seeing what happens kind of thing. Wacky runs or just cool combinations, you know. Sometimes even if we've seen it before, I don't know, it's still fun. Still fun. Admittedly, I mean, some days it's a bit drier, you know, and maybe nothing that interesting does happen, you know. But that's also why I try other games at the same time so often. And usually the most satisfaction I'll get is discovering like a small little game that other people kind of click with and we all get to enjoy it kind of together. Black and Fleece. I currently have not taken enough damage. I don't think any of these are that interesting.
The bones.
For us. I don't care about Wolf Howl. Shouldn't expedite that, I guess.
Take care.
Take care. Back to the technical side. Oh, I don't know why I'm moving back and forth to this. In case you're curious about some of the specs I have here, maybe. I told you about my terrible webcam. Don't use it. Oh, let me give you an example why this webcam is so bad. I restarted my computer as a... Oh, I didn't tell you how I fixed the microphone problem either. I've been edging you out here. Okay, so I restarted my computer as like the first measure to see if that got rid of the buzzing sound, right? This webcam has so many issues, has so many strange issues, I should say, that if I restart my computer, it won't... I'll get a black screen after the reboot, and it won't boot into Windows. It'll sit on, like, I don't know, the sort of the BIOS or something kind of screen. Unless I unplug this webcam from the USB port it's plugged into. Actually, it doesn't matter which port I'm using, to be clear. It's not a port-related problem, it's just the webcam. I do not know what its issue is, but it's a huge dick, basically. It's such an asshole. It freezes all the time in the middle of it. And it has something to do with... If a game has VSync on, and so many games have it on by default, or make it so you can't even turn it off, or something like that, it makes the webcam freeze more often. I've had it blue screen me in the middle of streams many times, too. I guess it's spiritual AF now. It's so bad. Anyway, I have a Shure 7 SMB or something microphone. That's the one I've been using for maybe 2 or 3 years now. It's definitely on the pricier side of things, and it's really good. But honestly, the microphone I had before it is great for beginners. I think it was a, oh gosh, Quadcast? Probably a Quadcast. Forget the brand. I think it was called a Quadcast, and it worked quite well. Ooh, damn, that looks nice, huh? It worked quite well. I'd recommend that one for people just kind of looking for budget-related things. Definitely Apollo. For a webcam, you kind of can't beat, like, a Logitech. I'm not even certain what most of them are called nowadays, but there's some, like, really cheap, like, Logitech ones that just get the job done for, like, 30 bucks. Or possibly even less, honestly. Send it back. I don't remember the model numbers, but I have, like, an old one that it's just very reliable. The picture quality is what it is. Frame rate's only 30. But it's still just kind of the better thing, I think. Back burner, huh? From its flair, like, we could make use of it, but back burner is funnier. If it actually works on Typhon, that is. Definitely would not want the anvil, even if I could afford it. Guess I'm taking a Wispy Wiles now. I shouldn't have bought that first in hindsight. I don't think I actually care about this. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to read them. Alright, let's go. Other equipment. I mean, in my computer, I think I got like a 3070 graphics card, which is, God, 5 years old now, I'm gonna say. What else do I have? I couldn't tell you the processor or anything like that right now, but you do kind of need some heavy-duty stuff if you want to record at least 1080p. Never mind if you want to go, like, higher than that, like 4K or something crazy like that. Oh, God, you spawned? You never spawn. Woo! Trying to charge up my Persephone thing here. There we go. Got him. Okay, let's get in here. I do see the backstab. Do you see that? From time to time. Got him. Boom, boom. Okay, I don't know what that was. Wah! Barely pulled that off. Come on, get him! Oh, God. I think that means my armor broke there, finally. What I've realized as I try to upgrade equipment over time is that you get diminishing returns real fast. Those initial budget options usually carry you far enough. And I know, like, there's an expectation of quality in certain ends of the business, but I don't know. There's an element of humor behind just having a really shit setup at the same time. You know what I mean? Oh, boy. Ow. Ow, you got me. Oh, God, you really got me. Okay, buddy. We don't know how much either of us have for health, but something tells me you're dead. Oh, please charge that. Say goodnight, baby. Hitch did a lot this run. I mean, I did take Hereditary Bane. The Heartbreakers couldn't really have the opportunity to pop too hard. But I think this worked, like, really well. The whole plan. I mean, I did get 3 hammers that did something. The Sine Waves was second, but I'm pretty sure that's because it includes the splash damage from the cast. I don't think that counts as cast damage, the 270 there. I think that's something else. So the actual cast damage is more from Howling Soul and the very rare Omega cast I threw at enemies as well. So I think that's where that 36k came from. I mean, heartthrobs are just barely on there. As to be this is potentially the yeah, I think this is the perfect hammer setup. Legitimately, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it gets better than this. I'd have to look. In fact, why don't we look right after this? But that was really fun. I liked it a lot. I hope this was insightful. If you got questions, feel free to ask. If you don't care, feel free to let me know. Anything else to highlight? I guess not. Okay. Let me look at the hammers real quick. Because I'm trying to remember. Is there a better hammer? Yeah, I wouldn't care about Melting Break. Rapid Driver was not really necessary since we had a big racing thought. Right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we had the perfect hammer setup, I would say. 100%. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We're on the countdown. What are we, 6 days away from the bonus content update? Can't wait to see it. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I asked for. And I'll see you in another video.